What is up, guys? It's your boy, Rick Kakis. And today, we are going to be showcasing how to get the now craftable Whisper of the Worm in 2024 after the Whisper exotic mission was finally added back into Destiny 2 with the launch of the Into the Light free DLC. And so, let's get started. So the first thing you are going to need to do is actually head to the moon, specifically Sanctuary, and talk to Eris Morn. She will give you the quest needed to progress. Now, once you have this quest, you're going to open your directory, and there's actually just an Into the Light section of the directory. So you click on this, and the bottom option is just the Whisper exotic mission, so go ahead and start that. Now, once you load in, you're going to move forward and then eventually get to this cliffside. Just don't jump off of it like you see me do. You actually want to head around the corner and into this little entrance to the left of it. Now, you're going to move forward, destroy a blight, drop down, and then you kind of get into the proper Whisper location. From this point, you have a long jumping puzzle ahead of you. You can see me kind of just progress forward. Everything starts pretty normally, and then you will start to see these Vex contraptions shoot out from the wall. These will push you off the edge and likely to your death if you're not careful about them. So you're going to make your way forward onto this jutting out ledge. You're going to do a big jump to another one, and then eventually you are going to get to this spot right here. It's kind of a dead end, so you actually have to jump around a blind corner, and then you can see the place you're supposed to land. From here, you can make your way forward like Earn and use the new mobility techniques, or you can take the kind of proper slow way like me, where you wait for the wall to push out, and then as it's pushing back in, you make your way forward, you stop before the next wall, and you can kind of tell where these push out walls are going to be because they're off-colored compared to the rest of the wall segments. Now, after that, we get to an interesting section. This is kind of, I believe, something new they've added, is that you can actually shoot these little Vex contraptions here, and that's going to, as you can see, make more platforms spawn and essentially make these jumping puzzles easier. Regardless, you're going to make your way across, around here, and onto this little Vex elevator. That's going to push you up, and then you're going to make your way forward and actually stop early and head over to this other little entranceway. Don't continue forward. Once you go through the little entranceway, you have another part where the wall is just going to try to push you off into your death, so you can, go slowly and surely, or again, use the new movement techniques. Stuff like Eager Edge and what you saw me use earlier when I went the wrong way off of the cliffside, Grapple. Those are going to make this jumping puzzle significantly easier than the last time you may have done it years and years ago. Regardless, again, you have some more jumping puzzles avoiding the little boops trying to push you off the edge. And in this section, as you can kind of see, there is like another Vex object you can shoot. At the end, you're supposed to jump here kind of right as the door has opened up. If you don't, as you can see, you can kind of fall to your death. But again, there's actually going to be something you can shoot that will extend the platform, letting you land on it and wait. Now, moving forward from there, you have all of these different openings here, and you're still going to go to the very back, top right hand opening right here, just like you did years and years ago. Now, once you get down there, you're going to get to the infamous green room, and there's two different ways you can traverse this. So the normal way is going to be to head up here, and you're going to look for these segments of jutting out wall that have a little bit of grass on them, as you can see, and then you can use that way to make your way kind of all the way around, and then eventually squeeze your way down this opening here and continue forward. But there is actually a shortcut. As you can see, you can simply wedge your way underneath these rocks, and then you can head down here, and either way is going to be fine. From here, you're going to traverse your way around this section. Just be careful to watch out for the little crumbly looking bits of the ledge sticking out, because if you just walk over them normally, you'll fall to your death. Make a big jump, and then eventually, guys, you are going to end up in this section here where we do have some enemies to face. So the objective will update, and it now says you have to eradicate the taken corruption. So go around and make sure to kill all the blights as well as all of the taken enemies within this area. And then, as you can see, the blocked passageway will actually update, and it now has a taken blight on it that you can shoot to destroy this blockage, and you can continue forward to more rooms with more taken enemies, and you're kind of just doing the same thing. You're killing everything, you're going forward into the next room, you're killing everything, and you're continuing forward from there. Man, this used to be a lot harder before subclass 3.0 and a bunch of Strand Titans and stuff like that, let me tell you. Regardless, guys, eventually you're going to make your way to this open area here. Now, this is kind of the final area before the boss fight. So after you kill all the different taken, as you can see right here, there's going to be an update yet again to like that blockage, and you can now jump down. However, an important change is that there's now a hole that if you get too close to, as you can see, will kill you. Previously, you could just stand back here and kind of cheese the boss fight, but you're now going to have to use your secondary jump to avoid this hole and continue forward into the boss arena. When you get to this boss arena, there's going to be some enemies around, so take those out, and then you can actually plant a rally flag here, and then the real boss fight begins. So you can see off in the distance, there's like 3 suspended taken bosses, and then there's actually 3 different cubes, as you can see right here around the arena. So we shot the left cube, and it actually spawned that left boss into the arena, as you can see. So we went and we took that guy out, and then we shot another cube. Presumably, if you're an absolute Giga Chad, you could just shoot all 3 of these cubes like together and deal with all 3 of these bosses at the same time. So it's kind of a choose your own difficulty situation. Do whatever you feel is best. But again, you're just going to have to spawn these 3 bosses and DPS them down. However, the second you do kill that 3rd boss, another big boss is going to spawn, a massive ogre. However, this one will actually have an invincibility shield on him. So what you have to do, as you can see, is take down the taken shield weaver. And there's actually going to be 2 located on each one of these raised back platforms. So you take that guy down, and then the shield will go down, and you can start DPSing this ogre. Now, importantly, when you get the ogre past the half health mark, that immunity shield will reappear, and there's actually going to be more of those shield wizards that spawn. So once you kill all of the shield weavers, the shield is going to go down again, and then you can just melt the boss. At this point, a chest will spawn. You can open the chest, and then you just get some schematics. So it prompts you to return to Eris Morn on the moon. Go and do that, and once you talk to her, as you can see, you will get your red border Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle, so you can go and extract that pattern, and then you're going to be able to actually go and craft this weapon technically and start changing perks and so on. Now, at the same time, you're actually going to get another mission, the Whispers of the Taken quest, and this is going to be how you're going to go and unlock additional traits to actually craft on to your Whisper of the Worm. Now, in case you're wondering, the first step is just to kill Taken and get Taken Essence. You can do this anywhere in the game where Taken are present, as you can see, and then once that is complete, the quest is actually going to update, and it's going to prompt you to go into the Legend difficulty and find blights, and there will be an upcoming video on the Legend difficulty version, getting those blights, acquiring the catalyst. When that's complete, it'll be linked right up above. And so guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.